Hello, welcome back to another episode of Calamity Mod, Death Mode. So, I tried very difficult, very much. I tried a lot. What words am I saying here? I tried to get the Poseidon, but the giant clam mini boss is actually just impossibly difficult now, like insane. It has, I think, 15,000 health, which is more than Wall of Flesh has. Which is annoying, to say the least, and it just makes it almost impossible. So what I'm actually going to be doing is I'm going to try some Rogue. Now I went ahead and I made the Lucky Magic Mirror, well, Mirage Mirror. I don't need to say the prefixes. It just takes a magic mirror, a black lens, and some bones. What it does is it gives me 30% faster stealth regen when standing still and 20% faster while moving, so it'll allow me to still get stealth strikes. And then I have the mollusk that I've been fishing up for quite a while, and I also still have the lionfish. Another thing I went and made is the Rod of Discord. Now I didn't get it from a chaos elemental because that takes way too long. What I did was I remembered that you can actually fish for chaos fish. They're just like the rarest fish that you can get without a quest when in any area of the Hallowed and fishing. So I fished up quite a few of these, made myself a Rod of Discord, and this can actually upgrade into the Normality Relocator, which allows you to have a hotkey to be able to move, but it does require Stardust fragments as well as some Exodium clusters, so that will take quite a while. But what I thought is, might as well try out, see if we can't kill him with a rogue setup. Now, I'm pretty much at wit's end here, just because it's pretty difficult. We also do have slime rain going on. This has been pretty difficult. I'm gonna be completely honest. The boss fight itself isn't that hard, but the fact that it just keeps going forever and ever. And another thing you probably noticed is I did have one life fruit. I actually had 13 life fruit, and I just ate one of them on accident, and then forgot about them. Because I was going to be like, yeah, let's eat the life fruit. Like, I'll show you eating the life fruit. You know how life fruit works. Once you go into hard mode, it starts spawning. I found it, and I started eating it. That's pretty much all that happened. So what we're going to do now is, I ate all of it, just so I'm as high health as possible. And the way that this works is if I could get a stealth strike here without these stupid slimes attacking me. When I use a stealth strike, it spawns a whole bunch of itself behind it, and they spin around and drop stuff. And then they home in on things through walls. And then the normal attack just drops the stuff periodically. But the stuff does home, so the rain is pretty good. I don't know what the stealth strike is for a lionfish, but this one just basically stabs you. Oh yeah, and if you hit somebody with it, with this armor set, which is the Titan Heart, it does add a giant explosion, I think. Doesn't really say, but it definitely does do a giant AoE explosion. So we're gonna start the fight up and see if we survive with the stupid slime rain going on. I didn't think through it that much, okay? But yeah, what I'm going to try and do is get a whole bunch of stealth strikes, just because stealth strikes are going to do a lot more for me than the normal strikes. And I'm going to try and angle my shots so that all of the projectiles it creates just fall on top of it. Because it doesn't do that much damage unless everything gets summoned, which is pretty crazy. But I can also just use the lionfish if I want to get some crazy attacks off. But yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do running away, get my stealth up, which takes forever, and then we'll do a nice, really powerful attack, which didn't really do all that much. Yeah, I'm pretty much at wit's end. I'm willing to go revengeance mode for the hard mode section, just because death mode is it's just cancer, dude. It's just cancer. Plus, I used the spawn rate booster, so now all the spawn rates are higher, and everything always sees you, And my my pet fish is going to be really annoying, so I'm just going to turn it off. But yeah, this fight is just, ugh. It's a good fight, but it's just terrible. And I should probably put this here, just so I actually remember to use it. But yeah, so what I could do is I could stand still, because you do generate a lot faster when you're standing still. But another problem is I'd have to double back on myself, just because the projectiles don't home very fast. That's the problem with really fast bosses, is all your projectiles don't work on it. The lionfish might be the best bet, and it's a pre-hard mode weapon, which is kind of sad. There were a few weapons I was going to make, but they require holy bars or whatever, hallowed bars, and those would just be impossible to get at this point. Oh my goodness, I'm walking into these things now. Okay, stealth strike. I don't know what the lionfish really does on a stealth strike, I'm gonna be completely honest. But man, these phases, they're okay, but they suck. I hate them. Mostly because all of the shards are like perfectly aligned and they go faster than you, so you can't even outrun them. Ugh. I'm so ready to be just done with this boss. And I know that all the bosses after this are super difficult. Like the... What? He didn't teleport. He was supposed to teleport. I swear. It showed teleportation circles. Oh yeah, I also forgot I didn't actually have the chippy, the chippy's teleport assist buff show thing. So I put that on, and I also added unlimited buffs, just because I know Terraria has a problem with how many buffs or debuffs you can have at a time. So I went ahead and added that just for the sake of it, because I know I'll be needing it at some point if I keep going. Okay, let's get some stickers on him. This part isn't too bad. If I can just dodge every part... What? I just got frozen in place. That's not good. All these ice cubes are destroying me. Ah. Yeah, I'm gonna give it another try, and if it doesn't work out, I'm just gonna switch over to Revengeance mode. I know it's like wussing out, but it's just too difficult. Like, it needs to be possible. It needs to feel obtainable, but it's just not obtainable. Like, how am I supposed to do this? Go watch a tutorial that's like 2 years old and doesn't have the same moveset? Like, not gonna happen. Use an entirely different weapon that takes forever to get, like literally harder than the boss is. Not gonna happen. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fight the boss until I'm out of cryo keys, and if it doesn't go well on either of those attempts, then I'm just gonna give up and switch over to Revengeance mode. Now, one thing that I would like to say is I am planning on doing a series with my friend. He's getting off of school on Friday, and it's currently Monday. So, is it Monday? It's Monday, right? Yeah, it's Monday. My mind's right. So I'm kind of trying to get to speed through everything, just to be able to, you know, dedicate some time to play normal Terraria with him. So we're gonna do that. I will make sure I have all the buffs that I need. I'm fairly certain I had Life Force. I can get any buffs that I want now, so it's not like... Well, I mean, within reason, because I have no money. We'll get some Heart Reach. We don't need ammo. We'll get some Thorns, might as well. Some Shine. Another Shine. Some of that. Some of this. Okay. So what I'm gonna do... I'll fight it 2 more times, and I'll be back. We'll see if I win. Okay, so what I actually decided to do was... there's a few enemies that I should be killing in order to make a different bow, which is like an upgrade to the Flare Wing, which is just like you shoot wooden arrows, and it makes some fire arrows, but it also has like a spread effect. Why is the tortured soul under the lava? So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to fight Wall of Flesh a few more times, as well as killing some enemies. I'm also going to go into this area that's just to the left here, because I don't have water walking. I guess I'm going to have to come back here with water walking. But in this area, there's actually a melee weapon that I can get way later on. Well, that I can use way later on. But I figured I'd get it now. I'm not exactly sure where it is. But it shouldn't be that difficult to obtain. It's not like there's a whole bunch of people shooting lasers at me or anything. And I'm pretty sure I can just grab these too. So yeah, I'm going to be fighting Wall of Flesh a few times just to be able to get all the emblems. So I'm a little better equipped to be fighting in case I wanted to use different styles. What I'm going to go for is a mage setup, using one of the weapons I already have. And then if that doesn't work, I'm going to go for... Where is this? Where's the weapon? I know it's in here somewhere. This chest, there we go. It's called the Murasama. It does a whopping large amount of damage, but as you can see, you can't use it. You're not allowed to use it until after you've... let me leave here, just so it's not so loud. You're only allowed to use it after you've killed the mighty Yeren, which is an eternity away. Like, literally an eternity. But yeah, it's a nice weapon to see. Especially just, you know, have it. If you have the right name, which... the name is known, and I just didn't name myself that because that'd be cheesy. You can use the weapon, which is pretty cool. But it also means, you know, you're just a cheesy scumbag. I mean, if you use it. Oh, another thing. I also made this just so I could have what's-his-face show up. And then, you know, I never made a house in it because I've just been busy trying to grind for stuff that's almost impossible to get. But yeah, I made that area just to have the guy show up. And I was going to make a house for him, but I haven't gotten around to it yet. Okay, let me... water walking. Put them in here. Talk to my boy. Head on over to the beach, and I'll be right back. And, I mean, it turned to nighttime and I started getting attacked by these guys. I don't know if I can defeat them, but I'm just gonna try. Because I'm fairly certain I'd have to just leave the world if I wanted to stop fighting them. So I might as well just try. I'm using the wrong thing here. Another thing I noticed, which is actually quite interesting, is... let me buff, actually. The arrows I'm using aren't consumed. I made 4,000 arrows that can't be consumed. Yep. That's me. So yeah, let's see if we can't fight the twins. It'll give us a major advantage to use a post-twins weapon against CryoGONE. And they keep spawning, because as you might know, if you exist in an area in death mode where you haven't killed a boss, which in the case of this, it's literally anywhere, because they can spawn in any biome, so long as it's nighttime. So if you exist at nighttime for long enough, they'll just appear and be super annoying. So yeah, they've been bugging me for quite a while, and I've just been leaving the game. But I don't want to leave the game after I just spent like 7 gold on a teleporter potion and wasted it, and then spent another 7 gold on a teleporter potion. So I might as well go down trying to kill them. We'll see what happens. And they killed me. In the end, it was because I had a stupid mushroom in my hotbar. I really hate this game. Why does it consume stuff in your hotbar first? Ah, so stupid. Like, why would I want to have potions there if I have a hotkey set up? Okay. Well, so annoying. And I know, like, if they weren't doing this, like, if they did slightly less damage to me, or they moved slightly slower, because they move so fast compared to you, like, I'm maximum movement speed, and they're outmaneuvering me. It's kind of dumb. I'd totally be able to defeat them if it wasn't death mode, but they move so fast. Time to go die to a boss we've already defeated. Okay, that's pathetic. That's how close I got to my previous attempt. I did it literally no faster than the last time I did it, and I have better weapons. Oh my goodness, that's so stupid. Okay, I need to get some living fire blocks, and apparently they just drop from enemies here. Okay, we did it. Oh my goodness. I actually managed to do it. Oh! And I'm recording. That's amazing. Okay. I think it was because he was enraging, honestly. That was pretty linear. So what I did... oh my goodness. I made the flare wing, and I spent about 10 platinum trying to get Unreal, but I couldn't get Unreal because this game is amazing. Where's the NPC? I dropped all the way down? What the heck is wrong with you, dude? So he drops this guy, which... Does he drop anything that I need? No, I don't need any of this. Okay, so things that I changed was I went with the flare wing bow. I went with normal arrows instead of napalm arrows, just because, I mean, the sound was terrible, but also the flare wing bow has multi-hit, and like it shoots out 5 arrows, I think, and when you use normal arrows, they're special effects. So that's one thing. We got some grenade shells, magnum rounds, and explosive shotgun shells. Another limited ammo type. We got the lore fragment. And I also used the endless quiver. Sorry, the magic quiver, which does 10% increased damage and increased arrow speed. I'm actually going to leave it on. But this is the stuff that I went with. Barely managed it, honestly. I also used the fountains, because apparently the fountains spread the biome to different areas, which I did not know and will be so useful when doing Garen and Bumblebee. Okay, so for lore we got the Archmage's Prison. I am unsure if it has grown weaker over the decades of imprisonment. Apparently not, because it's... Oh my goodness, a blood moon. Again? Like it happens like every other night. Every night is a blood moon. Rarest event in history. Happens every day. Oh yeah, I kind of may or may not have done a buttload of farming because I sold all my quivers. Oh, that's not good. I teleported the NPC that I moved in. I moved an NPC in so I could just sell all the stuff in like while farming, because to farm stuff I actually made from the Fargo's Mutant mod, which is a Fargo's Soul mod thing. The Battle Cry, which gives you 10 times spawn rate every time you use it. It's unlimited uses. Just takes battle potions, water candles, and some souls. So I've been using that to farm, because it's definitely a lot quicker than just waiting for stuff to spawn in or waiting to get Zerg potions. So let's open the treasure bag. Ooh. Okay, so we got a rogue weapon. What? Oh, it's a, okay. It's interesting. And then we also got a frost core, some Elium, Soul of the Cryogen. Magic of the Ancient Castle is yours. Oh, these are wings. 120, so it's less than mine. 7% increase to all damage. All melee attacks and projectiles inflict frostburn. Okay, so that's kind of like the frost armor. Okay, so it's basically just the frost armor. That's interesting. What does it turn into? Oh, it turns into the Kelvin thing that I'm not going to get because that takes so much farming to make. And then we got the frost flare. All melee attacks and projectiles inflict frostburn, immunity to frostburn, resistance to cold attacks, +1 life regen. When below 75%, we get 10% damage, and below 25%, we get 10 defense and 15% max movement speed and acceleration. Heat and cold regen. Resistance also goes into that. Okay, 2 useless things. And then we got frigid bars. Oh yeah, sorry for the soul. I'm scatterbrained because I thought I was gonna die, so I wasn't really thinking about going into it, so I haven't really prepped at all. Favorite this item to gain a frost dash that freezes enemies at the cost of slightly reduced defense due to your brittle body. Oh, so now instead of using this... How far does that take us? Right there. Okay. And then there. Oh, it's about the same distance. That's interesting. I wonder if that would actually be a good idea. I'm guessing not, so I'm just gonna leave it behind. Okay, what can we make with these? Oh, you can use these to make the frost armor? That's so cheese. Okay, hold on. Okay. We can make this, which I've been waiting to make, just in case... yeah, it's a better Archaic Powder. I don't think it requires you to be underground for the mining speed. Yeah, it doesn't. So that's very nice. So we'll make that. We can summon the moon, and I'm pretty sure the sun one is easy, right? Is daylight easy? Yeah, daylight's easy. So I can finally make that to just change the time of day whenever I want to, which is very nice. Flare Frost Blade. I could make... No, I can't make that. Okay. There's not really anything to make. That's actually interesting. So I guess what I'm going to do now is see what I can't prep for the mech bosses, and then try and do the mech bosses. But yeah, that'll be in the next episode, probably. Even if this one's a bit short, I'm good with ending it now, just because it's been a long day. It's been a while. It took quite a while, so... And I've been trying to farm out so many things. It's been kind of annoying. Let's see if we can't make this. And spell. Crimson Flask requires... Oh, powder. Let's make that up. Wow, I think that's like... That's the exact amount we needed, holy cow. What else do we need? Oh, we need the honeydew. I can't craft that. I'll make that in between episodes. Just to get that out of the way, so then I can have that. And then, yeah, I'm going to be doing a whole bunch of prep for... I'll probably do Skeletron Prime first. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, I got quite a few mechanical summons. As well as, I mean, they're going to keep spawning on me until I kill one of them. So, yeah, we'll see how well that goes. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.